Hello, I continue making wargame miniatures. Today I sculpt a Varangian Guard warrior, and I will pay special attention to the beard and head in helmet. So, this is the second video of 4 about creating this figure. And in the next one, I will complete this figure, I will equip him with sword and shield, and also I will fix some mistakes I have done before. Also, in the next video, I will show you how I make silicone mold for resin casting, because I think that not any miniature should stay as a master model, it should be copied many times and then go to be sold in our web store. So, I'm Brother-Vinni, I'm professional sculptor, I produce and sell miniatures, dark art in 28mm. If you have some questions, welcome to comments, I would be happy to answer you. Subscribe to our channel and let's start.
Okay, this is the second part of a video of sculpting wargame miniature of Varangian Guardsman, and last time we have made the body almost completed, and now it's time to make a head. This is a previously baked base of the head, is some kind of skull, as you can see, and now onto this I'm going to sculpt a face. In this case, it's interesting that this face will be partially invisible because this guy will wearing a helmet with a nose protecting plate, and also he will have a beard. So actually a very small part of this face will be visible in the final. For example, I will not make the nose very detailed because it will be totally hidden under the nose plate of helmet. Sculpting head, we are going the classical way, and we start with very raw, very approximate shape of the head, and actually it's made of surfaces, of flat surfaces. And actually it looks like a low poly 3D model, and it helps us to understand the configuration, understand the construction of this head. And after this we will go to make it more and more detailed and more smooth and alive. I will not make eyes now. It's only eye sockets because it's much more comfortable for me to add eyes when eye sockets will be baked, and there will not a hazard to damage the sockets. Okay, and now I'm finalizing the surface with brush and olive oil. Edges are a good thing when you are sculpting, but on final, all places that are smooth should be smooth. For example, like cheeks or skull bones, because it's very important for comfortable painting the miniature. When the customer take this figure and start painting, edges can spoil his work. Now this face is hard, it was baked, and I can add eyes into eye sockets. I take very small pieces of clay, put it into eye sockets, and then make a shape of the eyes. It will be very approximate too, because actually these eyes will be hidden under the edge of the helmet, and actually it will be in the shadow. It will not so visible. Now we can start to sculpt a beard, and before you do it, I strongly recommend you to see some photo references in the internet, and maybe read some special articles about how the beard is grown, because you understand that beard is not a chaotic lump of hairs. it has his own structure. And if we want to make it alive and reliable, we should first to know how it is. I will make a mustache after baking the bird. It's much more comfortable for me. Actually, I prefer to bake literally each part I have sculpted, because it's very good, I guess, when everything is hard except of that part that you are working at this moment. So it's, I repeat, it's a reason why I prefer baking clay, not self-hardening. Okay, let's add a texture using the needle. And remember that this texture should not be so small, shouldn't be very detailed, because we should keep in mind that we will see this miniature from some distance when the miniature will stand on the tabletop. Pay attention, at this moment I want to make this bird a little bit curly on the end. And for this I use another needle. It's a needle from the syringe. I have cut out the end, and now it has a C-shaped end, and it's very good for making some curls. Okay, it's time for mustache, and everything around is hard, and we can sculpt it just for our own pleasure. You understand that mustache is a very bright and expressive part of the face, and different shapes of mustache can give us absolutely different face emotions and change the character a lot. So you can make your own experiments. If you have a face baked, you can try on different styles and different shapes of mustache and see by your own eyes how strongly it change the face expression, the face emotions. Okay, and now also I'm going to add some small base for future helmet. It will be a conical type of helmet. Okay, this type of helmet has a nose plate, and to make it very sharp and straight, I offer you to sculpt and bake it separately. As you can see now, I have made it on the base. This base is some copper plate, and it's very easy to sculpt the details parts like this. At this moment it's already have baked, and now as you can see I have cut it, and it has very sharp edges, and this is what we need. Now I'm going to mount it onto the helmet. I will use a small drop of glue. Okay, here we go. And now the nose of our guy is very good protected. And I guess we can start sculpting the helmet by itself. At this moment I'm making the base, the basic shape of this helmet. It's conical, as you can see, and it should be symmetrical and very smooth, and of course very correct. And after baking I will add that metal ribbons and other details that should be on this helmet. And of course the important important detail that we should control is the edge of the helmet. Now you can see how I join the helmet with that nose plate that we have mounted before. Let's finalize it with the oil. And if after baking I will realize that something is not so correct, it's not a problem because I can fix it with my sandpaper. Okay, now this shape is perfect, and I'm going to make that metal ribbons that holds our helmet. Actually, as I understand, these old-fashioned helmets was made of 2 or 4 parts that was joined together with that metal ribbons. Also, there should be rows of rivets on these ribbons, but I guess I will skip it because it would be a little bit too more details for this scale. And also, when we make things like this, step by step, like this helmet, and we add details one by one, it's a hazard that sooner or later our helmet will look too big, and we should control it on each step, and much better is to think about it previously on the first step of our work. So I'm very careful now, and I try to make this metal ribbon very thin and graceful, because I don't want my helmet to look very rogue. Okay, now let's add that vertical metal ribbon, and we will do it by absolutely the same principle. Now let's decorate our helmet with metal eyebrows. It's very interesting decoration, I guess. And when you will paint this miniature, you can make this helmet made of steel, of course, made of iron, and paint these eyebrows with bronze or gold color, and it will be very interesting because it should be a reference to the color of hair of Scandinavians. Okay, now let's mount our head on the body. For these small scales, I usually don't use a piece of wire for the neck. The small piece of clay is enough. But I don't recommend you to use this trick for bigger scales, because the head can fall down by his own weight. It works only for small pieces like this. Okay, and now let's find the correct position for our head. It's very important, you understand? And then bake it. Okay, now it's time to make arms. When you have sculpted a lot of miniatures in your life, you have got not only experience, but you already have a lot of parts that you can use in your future figures. For example, have a look, I have this beautiful Danish axe, and it's very suitable for our current miniature. Now I drill some holes and make a wire frame, a wire skeleton for this arm. Let's try it on. And then I will fixate it with a drop of the glue. Something like this, I guess. Of course, I always have this position in my mind before I sculpt it. Don't you think I solve this right now? Okay, the position is founded. As you can see, I did not make the wireframe for right hand, for right arm. It's no need to do it because only one is enough. And I will sculpt the right hand without a frame. So as usual, first I make some base, some basic volume for this hand, and then I will bake it, and then sculpting hand will be just a pleasure. And also I'm going to add a base for the right hand. Approximately the same principle, but without a frame. I'm sorry guys, I have skipped some part of video. As you can see, the right arm is already sculpted here. But now we are going to sculpt the left one, and actually it's absolutely the same. So let's have a look. Now we will make on the sleeves, we will make this arm except of that lamellar shoulder. I will add it later after baking the sleeves. Our usual way to sculpt something is first to find correct general volumes, correct general shape, and only after this we will add some details. In this case it will be some creases. Okay, it's almost done. Let's make the surface smooth with our olive oil. Then it will go to the oven to be baked. And on this hard base we will easily sculpt that lamellar shoulder. Have a look. Sometimes I realize that something goes wrong. For example, now I see that the right sleeve of this tunic is much bigger than the left one, and I guess I should fix it. It's absolutely not a problem. We can cut our baked femur with a knife very easily. So I cut the part of the sleeve out to make it smaller, and then I will use my drill machine to repair the surface of the sleeve. Now I should to repair the seam I have destroyed, and now I guess the sleeves are approximately the same, much better. Okay, now let's make that lamellar shoulder pad. As usual, we will do it of 3 steps. First, we should find the general shape, general volume. Second, we separate this volume to 3 rows. And the third, we should separate each row to different small plates. And together it will give us our lamellar armor. The shape, the surface of these rows should be perfect before we start making some details. Okay, for doing these plates, I use this special tool. I already have demonstrated it in my previous video when we have sculpted the body, because the armor type is the same. Now you can see it again. It's a small piece of copper, and I have made on the edge the C shape. Now it helps us to make very beautiful plates of lamellar armor. Just have a look how I do it. Okay, and now let's make the second shoulder part absolutely the same way. Okay, it was the second part of a video of sculpting this miniature. In this part we have almost completed the figure, the body. In the next video we will make the shield, we will add a sword, add some small details, fix some mistakes, and generally will complete this miniature. Also, I will show you how I make mold for this figure, because each figure should not be only a master model, each figure should be molded and then casted in resin. So subscribe to our channel, thank you for attention and don't skip the next video. See you!